Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 8 of Wholesome. And this morning, there's a really deep frost here, but it's not icy, it's just frozen. Where we are, there's a forest just in front of us. So sometimes the garden or the land around us can become like a freezer and we grow ice crystals here. It's really quite spectacular. It's amazing. And so this morning as I walked the dogs, sometimes I have a head torch on, sometimes I don't. This morning I did because I wanted to check the road for ice. And there was all these glimmers and shimmers on everything. Everything was frozen with this glimmery, shimmery. And so I started thinking about glimmer and wholesome. And then I realized that moments when I'm wholesome are a glimmer in my life. And I'm starting to meet the two intentions together so that I celebrate wholesomeness, and that is a glimmer. So that was my revelation this morning. So come, let's move. Have your weights handy, whether you're using tins of beans or weights or nothing at all is welcome. It's all really good. Remember to listen to your shoulders. Always listen to how your shoulders are moving, how they're feeling as we repeat movements, and don't do anything that hurts. Okay? Put your weight down, do it without weight, make it smaller, make it slower. Okay? Wholesomeness, increasing range of motion, strengthening range of motion by slow and incremental progressive practice. Great. Come. Light your candle. Aromatherapy. And as you do your aromatherapy, can you think of one moment of wholesomeness in your day, today or yesterday, since your last class? And I want you to celebrate that moment of wholesomeness, a choice that you made, something that you intended to do that you did, a moment of pause, a snooze, a moment of self-love, where perhaps you have a tendency towards not love of self, and that there was a moment yesterday that you did self-love. Rubbing down through your arms, rubbing down through your legs, and then rubbing down through your back and your belly. Nice. So come and sit with your arms long in front of you. Oh, your legs long in front of you with your weights in your hands. And so let's look at something, okay, right? So turn your palm so it's face towards you, okay? So I can see my nails of my hand and my palm is face towards me. So my fingers have wrapped towards me. Bend your elbow up towards your torso, your hand up towards your shoulder, and then try and lift your arm and keep so that you can see your nails. And there's a certain point where your arm just won't go any further. It'll get blocked because your elbow is in front of your shoulder. So try that again. So go really slowly. Keep seeing your nails and lift your arm up. And there's a moment where you can feel it's getting blocked. Okay? Now turn your palm so it's forward so you can see your knuckles, and now reach your arm up, and it should go up very easily or easier. Okay? So see your knuckles. Your nails are now face forward towards me, and reach your arm up. Nice. Change. Nails towards you. Reach your arm up. Feel what happens for me. Something blocks in my rib cage and the outer arm. Knuckles towards you. Arm up, and my armpit opens really easily. One more time. Nails towards you. Fingers towards you. Reaching up. And then knuckles towards you or fingers away. Up. Nice. So how does that affect how we move? Let's do the other side. So nails towards you on the left. Bring your weight to your shoulder. Reach your arm up and find the place where it blocks or where it just won't move as easily. To move it up, you have to move your elbow wide. So don't move your elbow wide, get stuck. Come down. And again, reaching up. Just find it. Really be interested. It's like, wow, look at that. As I reach my arm up, seeing my nails, There's a moment where my rib cage, my latissimus dorsi, it's called, and the seres, they begin to restrict the movement. Turn your palm away from you so you can see your knuckles. And now reach your arm up, and the same movement is different. Even though it's just arm up, your armpit is now opening. Your ribs don't have to do it. So then change from one to the other. Fingers towards you, reaching up. Feel that block. Fingers away, reach up. Fingers towards, feel the block. It's a bit different as I do it. Fingers away, reaching up. Nice. So come all the way into your downward dog. And so when we're in downward dog, this is fingers away movement in our body. So see that. So your palms are open. You can see your knuckles from here. So this is the fingers away. So that's why your arms can open so easily. It's because it's the second movement that we're doing with our armpits. So just pausing here. Feel that through your chest. Pull back through your heels. Pull back through your hips. Pushing deeply down into your hands. Nice. Drop your knees to the floor. Cool. So walk both hands over towards the right-hand side of your mat. And then cat pose, the crooked cat, arching your back, rounding your back. So as I do this, the right-hand side of my back is really short, or the right-hand side of my waist is really short, and the left side is really long. Rounding, arching, rounding, arching. One more time. Rounding, arching. Change sides. Over towards the left, both hands on the side of your mat. Rounding. So feel that. One side is short, one side is long. Super. Sit your bum back. Bring your knees a little bit out. Come rest down into your child's pose. Dropping your head low. Pause. Breathe into the back of your body. Nice. Come all the way up. Pause. So hands are underneath your knees. No. Yeah. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Knees are underneath your hips. So bring your right foot forward to the outside of your right hand. So I'm stepping my right foot forward to the outside of my right hand. And then push your foot into the floor and rise up. So I've risen up, my foot is flat on the floor, and I have a sense of just being up, okay? Bring your hands down, step your right foot back. Other side, bring your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Push down into your foot and rise up. Bring your hands down, bring your knee back. And again, right foot to the outside of your right hand. Tuck your left toe under and stretch into your left leg. Drop your left knee to the floor, rise up. Both hands to the floor, step your right knee back. Great. Bring your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Lengthen your right leg long. The breath is in your belly, really long through the back of that right leg. And breathing into your belly. Drop your right knee to the floor, rising up. Pause. Both hands to the floor. Step both knees back together. Great. Push back into your downward dog. Have a long sense of back of your legs, the deep of your hips. Nice. Both knees to the floor. Step your right foot forward to the outside of your right hand. Lengthen your left leg. Pause. Make a fist out of your right hand and pull your elbow back like a lawnmower. Bring your right fist to the floor. You can, if you have your weight handy, sorry about that, you can pull your weight backwards if you wish, or just do it with your hand in a fist and pull your right elbow back a few times into lawnmower. Pull your fist back, hand to the floor, pull your fist back, hand to the floor. Great. Drop your left knee to the floor and then push down into your right foot and rise up. Right hand is still in the fist, or you're holding your weight in your right hand. Reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Nice. Bend your elbow. Bring your two hands to the floor. Drop your weight down. Step back into your downward dog. All the way back and pause. Both knees to the floor. Step your left foot forward. Stretch through the left leg. And again, just either make a fist out of your left hand or pull your left elbow back with a weight. Fist to the floor. Left elbow back. Floor. Left elbow back. Floor. One more time. Left elbow back. Floor. Drop your right knee to the floor. Rise up. Bend your left elbow. And then reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Pause. Nice. Bend your elbow. Both hands to the floor. Drop your weight. Step back. Downward dog. Pull back deeply into your legs. Nice. From here, we're going to come into zigzag. So bring your right knee forward between your two hands. Sit your bum down and have both knees, so both knees are facing towards the right. And then if you have your weight, hold on to your weight in your left hand. Pull your elbow back into lawnmower on the left. And then reach your left hand towards the right and go slowly. Just see how far do you go with your weight. Nothing painful, only ability. Pull your left elbow back. Reach your left hand towards the right. Pull your left elbow back. Left arm towards the right. One last time. Left elbow back. Left arm towards the right. Nice. Change hands. Bring your weight to your right hand. Bring your left hand to your left knee. And then reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Really long and tall. Pull your right elbow down in the direction of the floor. Right arm up. Reaching up. Right elbow down in the direction of the floor. And again, right arm up, pause. Really long and strong. You can look up towards your right arm if you wish. Reaching deeply. You have to push down into the right bum. You have to lean into the side of your right ribs as you open deeply into your armpit. Breath is in your belly. Nice. Bend your elbow. Bring both hands to center and then stretch both legs long in front of you. And then bend both knees towards the left. So both knees are towards the left, both feet are towards the right. Bring your weight is now in your right hand. Bring your left hand to the floor behind you. Pull your right elbow back, lawnmower. Reach your right hand towards the left. Listening to your shoulder. So you're not going into strain. If you feel like, oh my God, then your weight is too heavy. Or you've gone beyond the range of wholesomeness. So make the weight smaller, make the range smaller, or just drop the weight completely. Because maybe this particular angle is meeting something in you. We're just discovering, where's our range of strength? How do we manage strength in our bodies? One more time. Super. Change the weight. Bring the left hand, weight to the left hand, right hand on your knee. Reach the left hand up. Pull the left elbow down towards the floor. Left hand up, down towards the floor. One more time. Left arm up and pause. Ribs are opening, armpit is lengthening. Really feel the push of your arms up towards the ceiling. Nice. Bend your elbow. Come back to center. Both hands holding onto your weight or your tins or whatever it is. And so as you lean backwards, bring the soles of your feet together. And then reach your arms forward, straightening both arms. You're holding onto the edges or the end of or you can hold on to just your hands interlocked. As you bend your elbows, lean backwards, straighten your legs. Bring your arms forward again. Bend your elbows, lean back, soles of your feet together, straighten your arms. Bend your elbows, straighten your legs, straighten your arms. So we're just bend your elbows, bring your feet in, straighten your arms, bend your elbows, bring your feet out, straighten your arms. Bend your elbows, bring your feet in, straighten your arms. Bend your elbows, feet out, straighten your arms. We're going to change it up a little bit. Bend your elbows, feet in. This time we're going to go up. Bend your elbows, lean back, straighten your legs, and we're going to go up again. Bend your elbows, feet in, up. Bend your elbows, feet out, up. Last one. Bend your elbows, feet in, up. Bend your elbows, feet out, up. Cool. So take your weight, hold on to it with 2 hands, and then bring your weight down on the left. Come back to center, weight to your chest. Bring your weight down on the right. Weight to center, down on the left. Center, down on the right. So we're going to do the same thing with our knees bent. Bend your knees. Feet are flat on the floor, down on the right. Center, down on the left. Center, down on the right. Center, and down on the left. Center. For those of you who would like a little bit more challenge, lift your feet off the floor, down on the right. Center, and down on the left. Center, down on the right. Center, down on the left. Center. Cool. Stretch your legs out long. Get rid of your block or your weight. You can have your knees slightly bent or you can have your legs straight and just come into a forward fold. Last movement. Rounding forward. Have a bit of a wiggle. Remember, you're meeting the longest part of your nervous system when you do this. So from the big toe all the way to the back of your head, there is neural connection. So there's your spine, then there's the really long nerves that are synapsed into the lower back and that travel all the way down your leg. So you have nerves that travel from your lower back all the way down to your big toe. And nerves are like the wires of your lamps. So they don't really stretch, but you can tension them. So when you go forward, you're going to meet the this is as far as I go kind of feeling. And it's also quite high pitched. So really go slowly. Wiggle a bit, lean into it, come back out. Feel the intensity, but don't get stuck in the intensity. Travel in and travel out. So kind of create waves of movement in your body. I'm doing an arch and then a round. Arch. So one particular direction isn't more important than another. And for me to integrate a movement, I often feel like I do the opposite. I go, oh, arching, oh, it's really nice. And then rounding, oh, that's very nice. And I'm not doing anything excessive. I'm not going into super hyper mobile stuff. Instead, I'm just wholesomely connecting. If I needed to reach under the desk for a biro, or if I needed to go underneath the couch, could I create a moment of movement in my body that is wholesome? Nice. So come lie on the floor, all the way down, lie down. Bring your hands to your heart and just think of a moment of wholesomeness. Something in your day so far, something in your day since your last yoga class that has brought you joy or a sense of integrity or a sense of inner connection or a sense of, yeah, a sense of rightness. Yeah, I had a few moments yesterday that were just really glorious. Yeah, really glorious. Living my best life. I love it. So great. I hope you have a wonderful day, that it's wholesome, filled with glimmers because of your joy and celebration of the wholesomeness of you. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Be well, be wholesome. Slán slán.